But those are the routes of contamination. It's a very good picture, like I said, in the produce on a farm, even though on the transportation or handling all this food flow chain, there are many ways. Humans, like feces, for humans, it's more like a fecal to mouth route. You go to the restroom, maybe you change baby's diapers, and by accident you may have some, poops touch on your hand by accident. I know nobody's doing that on purpose, but then when you just didn't wash your hands, when you touch an apple, you eat it. Possibly, maybe have some, risks there. So animals, and we talk about animals, people didn't realize there are animal intrusions in the field. And we talk about birds. You guys see the flock of birds flying? And this did happen. It's harvesting season, leafy green, and there are flock of birds migrating over the field, and there's lots of bird droppings on that field. So in that case, that whole field with the leafy green, it's impossible to get rid of all those fecal points from the animal. So animals, intrude animals, sometimes people have working animals, dogs or pets, cattle. They were poop in the field. You cannot control that. So when that happens, yes, that may cause it because E. coli does stay with our poops, because of that. And also soils and water, we all talk about that. And people sometimes may overlook the buildings and equipments and the tools. So imagine if you were using a scissor to cut some fresh produce, by accident touch some chicken poops, because backyard chicken is very common now, and you cut it, and then when you use same scissor to cut the other, leafy green, it will cause a cross-contamination. So this is a very good picture shows the contamination sources. Here are the routes. We talk about feces, that's human. You clean the toilet. That's why for the workers' hygiene training, we always said make sure, on the farm or anywhere you have a clean toilet working station that you can clean your hands. And the clothing. I was talking about chicken, right? So that guy has chickens. Behind him is a little greenhouse. And after he feeds the chicken, he may cover with chicken poops on his clothes, footwear, hands, go to the greenhouse, pick up a cucumber. What's going to happen? If he's lucky, he's okay. But if he's not lucky, he's going to have diarrhea or anything, bacterial infection. So that happens hands and footwears. And lots of people ignore the illness and injury. Sometimes when we're doing packing, we may cut ourselves. And if when cuts, there's bloodborne pathogens from a human. It can transmit to another, produce. It can cause another human sick. So all those, understand those is really important for us to reduce the risks.